As divine venture fertilize, the malic vendors corrupted. What is left is a holy husk. Hollow ones cling to fate, fanged ones honor power, foolish sage protect the lie. But the medium's song remains, guiding you to Yggdrasil. You hold the wings to soar in this tremendous saga. Winds of beginning, blow now. And welcome back everyone for a new Let's Play. Etrian Odyssey 4, Legends of the Titans. I must say, it took quite a long time to prepare this game. And now it's here. I mean, it's almost been a year since the last Etrian Odyssey game, right? It has to start. I have to enjoy it. So, let's start right away. Also, it's been a while since I played a game where I actually have to read every little thing. And even though my English improved by quite a lot since the last time I played the Etrian Odyssey game, every time I play Etrian Odyssey, I find words I never saw before. So this is going to be a blast again, but I try to pronounce them correctly. So then, let's begin a new game. I don't have a demo, so no. You can set your own difficulty in Etrian Odyssey 4. Oh, there's only normal and casual? Is there not a heroic or hard mode? Oh, well, let's just play normal then. This is the Etrian Odyssey series, usual difficulty setting. It is recommended for players who have experience with the series and enjoy challenging RPGs. That's why we're here, right? The difficulty can be adjusted after the game has begun from the options screen while in City. Would you like to begin the game at the normal difficulty? Of course! Beginning the game on normal mode, may you enjoy a pressure-filled, intense adventure. Whoop! The outland city of Tharsis. In the enchanted territory beyond that city stands a giant tree called Yggdrasil. Legends say something sleeps within Yggdrasil that calls people to eternal paradise. A paradise? Okay. In order to ascertain the truth of this legend, the Count of Tharsis issues a challenge across the land. Reach Yggdrasil and uncover the truth. That summon has drawn countless explorers to the city, which also is going to include us. You are among their numbers, a pilgrim to the city, with little to your name but a blade and boundless curiosity. Nevertheless, you aim to solve the mystery of Yggdrasil and win fame and fortune. And we start right away, and our only option right now is Explorer skills. So, are you the new explorer? Welcome to Tharsis. This is the Explorer Guild, where your kind pools their talents. It's sometimes like a mutual aid society. Okay, why did I stuck there for a second? Now, if you want to operate in this city as an explorer, you have to be part of a guild, right? Oh, so you want to create your own rather than join somebody else? Then write the name in that ledger. So your guild will be your whole identity in Tharsis. So think it over carefully before deciding on a name. Well, yeah, I don't really use Street Pass. And as our guild name, well, we always have been a Vesperia, and we're going to be Vesperia again. Confirm. The Vesperia Guild, huh? Very well. Here hoping you can live up to the name. Of course, I already saved 2 trees! I'm gonna save my third one in this town. You'll want this. It's a letter of introduction that will get you into an audience with the Count. Oh, nice! Next you need to register the explorers you want in the Vesperia Guild and form an adventurous party. It's up to you who to recruit, but you can't go wrong with a balanced party. You can register yourself, of course I'm going to register myself. Yeah. Well, first of all, let me swap my screen for a second. As you can see, there are 3 classes blacked out right now, which we're probably going to unlock later. And from the settings, I only have 7 classes to choose, and 5 which I could pick. From what I can see, I guess I need to make a cut here again to decide my party, so give me a second. So, and with that, I have officially formed the Guild Vesperia. And now I think it's time that I show you guys which classes I picked. First of all, we have Danny as a Night Seeker, because I really like to throw out elements, and he is the only class I can pick right now who can actually throw out elements, so here it is. Next, we have Effie, our medic, because you really need a medic, right? Everyone needs a healer, everyone loves to heal. Next up, we have Alicia as our dancer. She's going to be our defense, attack, and sometimes recovery buff user. Also, I don't really know why I have to have a dancer in the front line, but as I was checking her skills, it seems like her buffs always act in the line she is around, so I see how it goes. I mean, maybe I swap her out for Fortress later on, if she isn't able to survive on her own. Then we have me as the sniper this time around. You know, I can't always run around with a sword, right? So this time it's the bow. Next we have Haru, a new party member of the crew, as the Rune Master. Since I also kinda like to have an element user around, if I try to hunt out for some additional item drops that can only be produced by element attacks. That's why I also like to have an element user around. So, and with that, Team Vesperia is set up to go. Let's really hope that the dancer somehow survives. I'm not really sure who I would kick out for Fortress. I mean, buffs are always nice, right? Well then, guess you've made your party then. In that case, go to the Grand Court and pay your respect to the Count. Of course. Mark's Grand Court. He has a dog! Oh my god, okay, I like this guy already. You must be more explorers taking up the search for Yggdrasil. No problem finding the court I trust? Well, the list was pretty clear where you are. Welcome to Tharsis, the city closest to Yggdrasil. I am its overseer. You may call me the Outland Count. Here in my Grand Court, when there are important duties to be carried out, I assign them to explorers as mission, which means I am the plot guy. You better respect me and my dog. But of all the explorers who arrived in Tharsis, like yourself, we want only the best on the hunt for Yggdrasil. Or else everyone is going to die because of a freeze. You know that, right? Before you can set out on your search, you must prove yourself worthy as an explorer. What say you to this? Well, of course. Ah, very reasonable of you. In that case, simply accept the mission I have offered and prove your skills. Accept the mission. Obtain the iridescent ore. Okay. Head to the old mines of the west and find it, or bring it to me and I officially make you an explorer. Well, that's easy enough. I'd like for you to head to the old forest mine on the outskirts of the city and excavate some iridescent ore. We had thought the veins was mined dry, but the other day a certain explorer found that there were more to be had. Iridescent ore is a pretty thing. A shine light on it, and its refraction is into all colors of the rainbow. But its true worth is not found in its beauty, though I explain more about that if you complete the mission. Now, do I understand right that you've only recently arrived? You must stack the proper essentials, right? So I'll pay half of the reward for this mission in advance. Use that to purchase whatever you need. Oh! Oh, good! I really need that for my crew. I mean, we are pretty much blank. I didn't buy any medicine or equipment yet. The old forest mine is the perfect place to test your skills. You'll need all your strength and cunning needs there. Once you're ready, head to the city's gate, and I'll have I will have a soldier waiting to escort you there. Best of luck. Well then, first let's head over to let's see, Peacock? I think the fox, yeah, here's the shop. Hello? Oh! Huh? I never seen you guys before. Are you the new explorers that came to Tharsis the other day? The quest barrier group, huh? Well, hey, welcome to Baron's Atelier. For all of your weapon and items needs. Okay, she speaks in an accent. I'm not really sure how to pronounce all of that. Okay. And most of your needs anything, it kinda depends on the material you explore folks sell us. The more materials you bring us, the more kind of stuff we'll sell us. We got a list of posts of what kind of equipment we can make. So if you see something you want, bring us the stuff. Well, nice to meet ya. Give us a ring whenever you need something for your adventure. Well, thank you. I'm going to visit you quite a lot. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I didn't had any N when I started this game, and now we have 500 N. Imagine going into the labyrinth blank. Oh yeah. Okay, first of all, I think I'm just going to buy some cheap accessories like the boots, and also it seems like they already start suggesting which materials I need to hunt for the new equipment, even though I didn't even see any monster yet. Oh well. Let's see, the gloves give 8 defense, 4 defense. Well, I guess everyone is going to receive a boot. First of all. Also, we have something on the bottom screen, so why don't I just switch so everyone can see what I do? Okay, first of all, he's going to get some boots. She's also going to get some boots. And of course, wait, not on that slot. The boots is always at the bottom slots. So, I'm gonna get some boots. And Haru is going to get some boots. There we go. Okay. Now we still have 400 N left, which means I can also equip some gloves or maybe a hat. You know what? I think I'm gonna give her... Actually wait, the hairpin was the tech one. Never mind then. How about the boots? 3 defense, 4 defense. 1 defense more for 10 N. Well, I guess I'm just going to buy some good stuff for the front line so that they stay alive. So... gloves first. Gloves. And more gloves. Okay. And with the rest of the N, I'm just going to buy some medicine and then I guess we're ready to go. I mean, I don't need to spend everything right away, right? Okay. Back to the top screen. And let's start our adventure. Never mind, I forgot to save. I guess it's going to be fine. You're the Vesperia Guild, right? I'm here from the Outland Count. Before we leave, you are sure you're ready for this? Whatever skills you have are useless if you're not trained. Each party... Oh, I forgot the skill points. Okay. You should spend them on skills that will be useful in battle and during explorations. If you have not trained any skills yet, open the main menu with the Y button and select the custom menu. There are attack skills, healing skills, defense skills. Train the one you feel you will need the most. You award 1 skill point each time you level up. So, well, what will it be? Should we head straight for the old forest mine? No. I didn't spend points. Also, I kind of want to save, so give me a second. Or is she going to tell me something? Oh, welcome back. Oh my, I didn't think this is our first meeting. Actually, are you a new explorer? Welcome to the inn. Lots of our explorers use this place as the base between excursion. If you get hurt or tired, come back here and get a good rest. We have a clinic in the back too. You're welcome to use it if you have any ailments or wounds to treat. Well, thank you. Actually, I just want to save. Well, that was quick. Okay then, let's head out. This time for real. You don't need to repeat yourself, it's just going to go right away. Old Forest Mine. There's still nothing on the bottom screen, so I guess I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to return yet. So where are we going here? Anything over here? Ah, okay. So the shortcuts are visible as usual. That's good to know. Okay then. As you explore the forest and search for the ore, you notice that you have stepped on something? You pick it up and see what it is. A shining golden locket with space for a small picture inside. Could another explorer have dropped this? If you're curious, you could just try to open it. Yeah, I want to see. Maybe there's a picture inside. Just as you are about to open the locket, someone speaks to you from behind. Sorry, but would you mind leaving that alone? I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone else see it. Wait, who? Oh, hello! You turn to see a sleeping-looking man with a sack over his shoulder. His attire marks him as a fellow explorer. You hand the locket to the man, who seems to be friendly sort. He asks the name of your guild. Well, we are pretty much new here. Me? I'm Whirlwind, he said. Though that's really just a nickname. Nice to meet you, Vesperia. You're here for some ores, right? Yeah, I think there's still some to be in this old forest. How do I know? Because I am the one who found it in the first place. Ah, he was already there. Great. Maybe there's nothing left now. Here, maybe this will help. The man takes a parchment from his belonging and hands it to you. I sketch in where you can find the ore. I hope that helps point you into the right direction. The map's only half done? Well, that makes it a greater chance to learn to draw your own. With that, the man points to the blank map you've opened and explained how to draw it. Well, I don't really need to have that explained. I mean, I know how to draw a map. I have quite a lot of experience. How about it? Think you can draw your own? Don't worry. If I can do it, anyone can do it. The man lots? Oh my god. The man lots, though you are not sure this is a shirking matter. After all, if you make an arrow, you could run into circles for hours. But seriously, you need to learn to draw a map if you're going to chase Yggdrasil. The maps is your lifeline. When you think you're done with your map of the old forest mine, bring it here and I'll look it over for you. Well, okay, teacher. I'm heading off now. I'll be at the entrance. The man then parts with you and walks back the way he came. You glanced at the map he gave you and decided to begin your search anew. Well, at least I don't need to walk over there again. And since I already know, there is a shortcut right over there. Well then, let's start our mapping journey once more. As you proceed down the forest path, you eventually reach a fork in the road, and there's already the spot I need. How do I get there? Across the water, you see a shining patch of ground. It seems something buried swallowly. It reflects light. Judging by the map you receive from the whirlwind, the ore you seek can be mined there. But the water between you and your prize is too deep to cross. You frown and begin to look for another route. Well, we are going to check every corner, so that's complete. Oh, wait a second, I still didn't custom skills. Almost forgot it, and we are already at the red encounter rate. So, what do I want to do with Danny? Greatly increase damage on enemy suffering from elements. Well, technically, I always like to have elements around. But I also need to have Shadow Cloak as a Night Seeker. So 2 points in here, 1 point at Central, and I think that's going to help. Next we have, of course, our healer. Heal. Wait, is it Patch Up? Oh, cool! Yes! Give me Patch Up. But I'm not really sure how much I need. I think level 1 is enough for now, right? Also, Heavy Strike on level 1? I always thought that's going to be at the last star drop, huh? It seems like they mixed it up a bit. If I remember right, Heavy Strike was at the last slot and Star Drop was in the central area, right? Then again, I mean, not every game is the same, right? So, should I give her a tech skill already? I mean, I'm gonna use her skills for healing most of the time. So instead of that, let's just pick up proficients and be done with that. Now, as the dancer, I want to get the attack buffs as quickly as I can. And the guard buffs, since we do not have a fortress around. I am going to go for... Wait a second, do I even have something against encounter rates? Since I am the survivalist, right? Events, camouflage. Yeah! Camouflage! Yes! That's my skill. When can I level that? 20. Just you wait! That is totally my skill. That is my skill. Okay, but first of all... binds are always useful, right? How about I'm just going to get some bind skills? And what does Proficient do again? Deals critical hits. Huh. But how high is the chance that the chance to get a critical hit here? Oh well. I'm just gonna put it in. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? So, the Rune Master, well, that's pretty much easy to say. I mean, actually, I'm not so sure. Normally I would go for Fireball, but Fireball has a splash effect, while Lightning has an overall effect, which means the damage on both sides is the same. But I think Fireball might be a bit stronger, so... First we go for Fireball. And then we go for Lightning, I think. What does TP boost do? Increase max TP. Don't need that right now. Okay. Now then, the encounter rate is still orange, but... it's going to change really quickly. I mean, a few steps and it's done. Red, see? Already red. And it's going to appear right now. A roller, huh? Well, if I remember right, rollers are quite defensive, so just use some fire and some smacks. And he's dead. You discovered a new monster. Great. Well, as the first encounter, that was actually quite oh, already an event? As you walk cautiously through the forest mine, you notice an old wooden sign at the side of the path. Did another explorer leave this? The sign begins, "Cautious," in large bold letters. You read further. From here on lurks monsters of the old mine. Those who mistakenly recklessness for courage will meet death. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be careful. I mean, if I see something dangerous, I wouldn't rush in right away. Right? I mean, if we're only level 1, there's no way I would do something like that. Also, I might need to start putting out some water tiles. Huh? As you steadily put one foot in front of the other, you gradually become aware of a dreaded presence. Oh my god. FOE already? A monstrous baboon slowly approached from the other end of the path with cruelty on his face. You know that there's no shame in avoiding unnecessary combat. A wise explorer picks its battle. If you wish to avoid an encounter, study the monster's movements and slip past it. And there we see normal behavior, cautious behavior, resting behavior. If the icon is purple, he's going to move normally. If he's red, he's going to follow you. And if he's grey, then he's going to sleep or do whatever he wants. That's the perfect FOE. If they rest or sleep, you have the advantage. Also, the arrow around the FOE shows you how strong he is. If it's red, don't try to fight it. If it's yellow, you could try it. I mean, it's tough, but you could still try it. And blue, they are pretty much free to go. I mean, FOEs are walking XP bunch. If you're able to defeat an FOE, do it. Also, the encounter rate, it's pretty much clear to say. I mean, blue, no encounter rate. And the more it turns into red, the higher the chances are that your next step is going to be an encounter. And exploration? Yeah. FOEs will also move once for every turn that passes in battle. Be aware of their position during combat. Well, we're just going to step out of the way then, because I'm red. Oh man, so close. Grass Eater? Okay. Well, since there are two, I'm just going to throw some sand to this guy. Attack, 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 and another fireball. It worked! See, that's why you always have elements around. Just to have the miss rate, you know? Nothing beats the miss rate, and the FOE is quite close actually. I don't like that. Could I take a step back, please? Here? Are you going to the right, or am I safe? Go to the right. That's good. Let me just quickly approach you for a second. Draw a line right here. I saw that there is a shortcut right behind you, but I'm not really sure if I should go that side. I mean, there's a left path and it's also going to this side, so I'm not really sure why we have this area right over here. But then again, I don't need to know everything that the creators had in mind. New events. As you explore the mine, you find a fan-shaped plant at the dead end. This is a plant called Traveler's Friend, prized by explorers for the way it stores water in its stacks. If you're thirsty, you can nibble at the stacks, though if you're wary of monsters, you may wish to leave. Well, I don't really need to drink water right now, so let's just leave it at that. I'm gonna mark it down once I need some restoration. Restore. Restore. There. If this plant is attractive to humans, not monsters, it would be equal so for monsters. Thinking this, you turn away. Wait, what? Unfortunately, you turn directly into the Why? However, your cautiousness has enabled you to catch the monsters unaware. You take up arms to prepare for battle. I thought this was the restoration point. Well, at least I got the preemptive. So I guess I'm just gonna throw some sand again and just attack. And actually it's the same stuff as before, so let's just use the same skills as before. Work the same. Perfect. Fireball away. And soon we need to be a little bit more careful with Haru, since she only has 18 TP left. Oh well. After successfully vanquishing the terrible insects, you decided to leave at once, before more can arrive. But what about the healing? Oh well. Don't need TP. I can survive on my own, right? I can Oh! Now I don't understand why I would go that way. Because the shortcut isn't around there. Bit weird. Oh well, let me just get in here. From here I should be able to get an easy encounter, right? Once I have one. Also there was blue around this side. So, send throw! Let's do everything the same again. With more fireballs. Oh, it didn't work! Oh no! Oh wait! Oh my god, no! That's what. Okay. You know what? Ify, heal her, please. She actually needs for once. Never mind. But still, she needs to heal. Let me just use skill. Ify, heal. There we go. Good. I think for the future I'm always going to try, or maybe I should put more points into my blinding skills. Because I can't have that skill missing, you know? When you open the door, you see an open clearing past it. Good. Never mind. Why? If your map is accurate, then the ore can be mined at the shining spot ahead. But have care, they are wandering beasts. The wandering beasts will hunt you mercilessly, even while you mine for minerals. Press the A button to mine. There's a limit of how many times, of course. Make good use of the skill during your adventures. Well. If I am not able to, or rather if I would be able to mine all the time, that would be broken, right? So let me just grab this ore. Let me just step back for a second. You're way too close. You're way too close, my friend. I already got the ore. At last, you have mined the ore you came for. Your mission is now complete. The ore won after many tense moments. Near powerful monsters, which are still right in your face. Why are you even taking a break here? Okay. It's lighter than you've imagined and feels fragile. After you finish executing in your accomplishment, you stow the shining stone and begin your trek back. Oh yes, go back. Go back! How about I get my encounter done right here before I am a bit unlucky with the FOEs, huh? Oh hey, Roller! I see you again! How about I just take care of this guy first? Because you're still the most defensive guy, right? Okay, perfect. Well, how do you like my fire? Hey, you lived? How did you live? Oh well, thanks for the XP, you gave me a level up. Even though I'm not gonna use the level up right away, it's not really necessary, right? Also, I'm going to mark those areas down later. Let me just get... Oh, wait, treasure. Treasure. While exploring, you come across a large box. Open it. Oh, thanks. I can always need another medica bottle. And with that, let's use the shortcut and get out of here. Alright, whirlwind. You find Explorer Whirlwind, who gave you the map, standing at the edge of an open clearing. If you wish, you can have him review the complete map that you have drawn. Well, it's technically complete. Yeah. Oh, hey guys! Want me to take a look at the map? Alright, let's see. You hand him the map, and he pores over it to verify its accuracy. The man... What? The man eventually looked up from the map and shook his hand. Sorry to say, but you're not done yet. No need to be hasty though. Take your time and be thoroughly. Be sure you check for secret paths and dead ends if you draw in the walls. That will make it a little bit easier later. With that, the man hands the map back to you. I thought I have everything. Okay, you know what? Let me just quickly draw in the walls. And maybe the spots I didn't color yet. Give me a second. So I think that did the trick, right? Are we done? Here, the map. Oh, hey guys, yeah. And Whirlwind studies your map intensely for some time, but eventually his face brightens and he addresses you. Of course, I always need to draw maps, walls. This is nicely done. Considering the time it took, I'm surprised how well you draw it. Looks complete to me. This is your map and yours alone. You never know when you might need it again, so take good care of it, okay? You get yourself some ores, right? I thought so. Since you seem so pleased. Anyways, let's wrap it up for your mission. The man congratulates you, and you thank him for before parting ways. Well, thank you. I thought that you would, I don't know, give me something? No? Okay. Well then, bye. Whirlwind. Was nice knowing you. You checked your knapsack again to make certain that the ore is still there. That you put away is... yeah. The final step before completing your mission will be to visit the Grand Court and report your finds. But we're going to save that for the next part. I hope you guys had fun with our little exploration of the old mine. And tomorrow, we'll see what happens next. Hope you guys had fun with Etrian Odyssey. Since it's been a while since I played this game, so I might be a bit slow from time to time. But this is going to change, and I hope I'm going to get used to reading so much again. Yeah. Let's hope I get used to it again. Anyways, see you next time. Bye!